Valera versus Valera.
Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here. Let's play with some Pirate Rogue. As you can see, this deck is all about pirates. And this hand is in fact perfect. I had a Warrior Rogue deck, but as you saw before, that's now been changed for a more taunt orientated deck. So, we're going to play with Pirate Rogue.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Pirate has now quite a few cards that are Rogue exclusive, the Buccaneer being one of them, that if I get to make a weapon, which I won't because he backstabs it, will allow me to buff it with more attack. If you don't gain tempo quickly with this one, you lose very quickly. Fortunately, the ship's cannon might help me in that. I hope, anyway. Coin... What does he have a coin for 3? Oh, he's just going to eviscerate it. That's fair enough. Well, that's that gone. Could play the Captain's Parrot. Really don't want to. In fact, really want a Buccaneer make a knife, which will get buffed with a buff for extra stabby. Now our Dread Corsair only costs 2. Fan of Knives. That's fair enough. What have we got? A Blade Flurry? Don't want to play that. One instead to Dread Corsair, and a Captain's Parrot. There's a South Sea Captain. He'll be nice to play next turn. We could be attacking his face, but it's only 2 damage. And I'd rather save it. Save it for when he puts more on the board. Oh, knife up. Deadly poison. Yep. And hit the 3-3. That's fine. Let's see what I get. Another ship's cannon. That's going to die. It may die, but at least it's going to get me 2 attack. And another 2 attack. Do I want to hit him now? Yes, I do. Now I want to hit him. I'm most certainly not winning this. There are some very funny starts you can get with Pirate Rogue, where you coin out the ship's cannon, and then you get out another ship's cannon, and then you just start obliterating them. But this is not one of them, for there is Fan of Knives number 2, which kills everything on my board. Safe to say, this isn't going so well. Let's see. Oh, a Salty Dog's not a bad card to see. It forces him to deal with it. A 7-4. He could just play a minion and eviscerate, but hopefully he won't have a way to deal with that effectively. And if he doesn't, I'll South Sea Captain, so it then becomes an 8-5. Oh. Earthen Ring Farseer, followed into eviscerate? Yep. Well, that was unfortunate. And then he's going to... Oh, Shadow Step it back into his hand. Well, and then he can play it again. Well, I'm in trouble now. Yep. Well, Captain's Parrot, what are you going to draw me? Something great? That's not that great. But you know what? It'll do. It'll actually do. And I could play that, which will actually buff that. Oh, could play that, which will then buff it out of range of the Earthen Ring Farseer. Of course, this board is, I don't know, Sharp Oil and Blade Flurry away from destruction. It most certainly is not going to do very well at all. It's got 500 wins with ranked. He's considering his choices. There aren't many, except the 5 he has in his hand. Then you have the nightmare of Kobold Geomancer, Deadly Poison, Hit Face, Blade Flurry. Admittedly, that one's not very likely, but you never know. Oh, he's going to kill that. That's fine. So that then removes the buff, but it has got rid of the Earthen Ring Farseer. And then, Trade Prince Galawax. No? Dr. Boom? Sap? That's a sap, isn't it? A cold... Oh! A cold light oracle! This is a mill rogue who's only just got started. Well... That's... interesting. I think I'm gonna dump my hand. Sounds like a good plan.
Here we go.
Yep, sounds like a great plan. Wow, I did not see that coming until he played the cold light. That's not a bad, board. The other ring farseers were an odd... Oh, vanish. Oh, okay. I'll just play them again. I'll definitely just play them again. Definitely. Very slowly dealing damage. Well, that's a card. That's definitely a card. We get some damage in now. Hello, 6 3s and 9 damage. Now that is good. If you have a second vanish, now's the time to use it. Antique Healbot. Shadow Step. Is that enough? You're gonna hit that. 24. It's not bad, but that knife, gotta go. And then I'll put this minion down, and the best bet I have is just to go face, and Blade Flurry, and make another knife. So I have a lot of damage on the board now. A lot of damage. I gained some tempo there with that Sharp Oil. A lot of tempo. And now I have a pretty nasty board, and no hand. So he can't mill me. Oh no, it's all been brought back. I'll just play it all again. He's going to dagger up, that's fine. He's not going to play the dagger this time. Okay, what should we do this time? This time we shall play that. Play that. And this time, we'll play this. Which buffs everything to a 4-4, which is a nice dependable number. If this was a priest, he wouldn't be very happy. Also, playing 2 South Sea Captains makes them immune to Equality Pyromancer. Or Pyromancer Equality, the order they play it. Because they buff each other's health to 2. Oh, another Antique Healbot. And another Cold Light. Well, hey, double deadly poison! Well, that's a card. So, deadly poison. Deadly poison. 3, 7, 11. Well played. That was quite good. He was too slow on his starting, on his milling. And with Pirate, it's actually quite difficult to mill them because their cards are very low mana. So I got quite fortunate there with the Sharp Oil. That gave me a lot of tempo. But hey, 1 win! It's already done better than the Warrior did last video. Let's see if we can get a second one.
Valera versus Jane.
And it's a mage!
You asked for it. Watch.
Mages are a problem for this deck. Because, for things like the South Sea Deckhand, are 1 mana and 1 health. However, the Bloodsail Corsair, not a bad card to play against them. So, this may go well, this may go terribly. There's only one way to find out. Greetings!
The pleasure is mine.
I have a card to play, so I shall play it. Oh, a little to the right. Oh, a little to the left. There we go! Are we going to see... We're not going to see any spells right now. Best thing I can do is dagger up and hit the face. Not the strongest start for a pirate deck. We're going to see some spells now. What spells we see determines what kind of mage this is. That doesn't really tell me much. He's going to go face. Oh, he's going to trade. Ooh, that is such a risky card. It's a great card against people that aren't mages. This isn't one of those ones, so we're just going to hit this. If we have another pirate in the hand, this is actually quite a good card. If we get, say, the one that gets buffed with my weapon damage as bonus attack, that would be a good one. Oh, hello, Unstable Portal. What do you get? Nothing that you wanted to... hello! Okay. One-eyed cheat. Dread Corsair. Now it's got stealth. Now if we see a... the Flame Waker here, that would be unfortunate. Do we see a Flame Waker? We see Malorn! Well, we're going to gain some good tempo here. We're going to sap it. Goodbye! Back to the hand you go. And then we're going to attack with the face. Because we don't want to get hit by that just right now. That goes back to his hand as a full cost card. Then we're going to play another pirate. Which then puts the stealth back on the one-eyed cheat. Which now makes it a 5-2 with stealth. Which is quite good. For 2 mana, pretty decent. Arcane Missiles. Right, he's going to try and kill it. Missed. And if the captain dies, that doesn't get reduced down to 0 health. Okay, he's going to Frostbolt that. Doesn't kill it, though. And then he's going to hit it. Okay. Okay, what are we going to do now? Well, we're going to make a weapon. We're going to attack for another 8. Then we're going to play a 3-2 with charge for 1. And then we're going to play another South Sea Captain. And then hit him in the face. He needs a way to deal quite a bit of damage on turn 6. Or a taunt. Mech Warper! Is that a taunt? It's a Goblin Blast Mage that doesn't really kill anything. I'm sorry, sir. Well played.
Well played.
Think it's time to kill you with the one-eyed cheat. Kapow! If you get enough tempo and a good start, this deck can really run people over. There were a lot of cards there that could have actually cost me that. A lot of cards. Like, he could have played... The Annoyatron would have been a big problem there. The Annoyatron would have been a huge problem. Any taunts, or any effective board clears. The Explosive Sheep, for instance, could have also done a lot of damage there. But he didn't have either of them. Ha-ha! I think we'll go for a third one, don't you? Yar, indeed.
Valera versus Malfurion.
Third time lucky? Let's have a look.
What?
Ah, we have the ship's cannon on turn 1 that we can coin out. That's really good. We don't have a good pirate to coin out, though. However, that's alright.
The pleasure
So what
is
we're
mine.
actually going to do, I think, this turn, is we're actually going to coin out the knife. Unless we get a really cheap pirate. That's a really cheap pirate. Do we want to play it right now, though? Actually, I want to coin out the, do I want to coin out the knife? If I coin out the knife, I can then play the ship's cannon. Yeah, I want to coin out the knife here. It seems odd But it's more versatile. If he plays, for instance, Darnassus Aspirant, who will give him more mana crystals, or he innovates out something big, like a savage combatant, we can kill it. There you go. Pow. Now, we could play a really nasty Bloodsail Raider. And this is when he acidic Swamp Oozes. But he's lost that edge there. And he knows that I have a weapon that can kill whatever he puts out. Which isn't that good for him. I'm actually tempted here just to Ship's Cannon. Unless I get a charging one. That's not a charging one. I'm actually just going to Ship's Cannon. Don't want to play the Buccaneer, because the Buccaneer can synergize with the attack on it. Wrath is fine. That decides pretty much what I'm going to do next turn. I'll just play the Bloodsail Raider, and hopefully a different pirate that I get. 2 Blade Flurries in the hand is not... You know what? Captain's Parrot is not a bad card here. That is also not a bad card. For now, however, I'll play that. That's a 7-3. Admittedly, it can be wrathed. It can also be swiped. But that will get rid of both of them. A swipe. Good. He's not going to play any more... Oh, hello, Ship's Cannon number 2. How are you today? I need to use this charge on the weapon at some point. Right now, I'm just going to save it. While that's there, it's a deterrent for him playing a really big minion, because it will just die. Is that swipe number 2? He's silencing it. Well, I'm going to be Blade Flurrying here. Oh yes. That kills everything. And what do I get? Next turn. Next turn. And there's no reason not to knife up. It's unclear if I'm winning this. I don't think I am, because I don't have the steam yet behind me. I don't have the momentum. Druid of the Claw is a problem. It's a big problem. Can I deal with it? Maybe not. One-eyed cheat number 2. Oh, this board is one swipe away from disaster. This board is one swipe away from utter disaster. 1, 3... I can do it. It's not elegant, though. It's not elegant at all. It's really not. I'm actually going to have to hit that. And then we'll have to run these in. Next turn, I'll deal with it. It's odd, but I don't want to get hit by it again.
Snakes.
Oh! Ouch, I probably wanted to kill that. But I was never going to see that coming. Oh, this is going to be short. That was a mistake. Hello, Salty Dog. You're way, way too late. To be fair, you're something that they may trade with. He may trade with the Salty Dog. However, if he has Savage Roar, I'm dead. If he has Force of Nature, I'm dead. If he has 2 Moonfires, I'm dead. If he has Cenarius, I'm also dead. Well played. Well, that was short. Not enough momentum at the start, even with the ship's cannons. He had a good way of dealing with them. So, well, third time, not lucky. But 2 wins with it, not bad. And when we come back... Ooh, I got a golden vanish. When we come back, a different class with a different deck. And I'll see you then. Later.